Hi, I'm Angel Biggs Paswit from BSED 3K, and I will show you the instructional material that I made for our culminating activity in teaching and assessment of literature. In our activity, we have to make an instructional material and its content should help to develop children's communicative competencies, which are the grammatical competence, social linguistic competence, discourse competence, and strategic competence. So this is what I called uh, educational rolling box. I will insert a video to show you how it works. And I will also discuss each part of the content. So on the first part is the title of the lesson, which is the literature. And I will roll it to go to the next part, which is the definition of the literature. So on the first part is just an introduction for the main lesson. So let's proceed to the first part of the activity that could develop children's communicative competence or competencies. So the first activity is the motivational part called Fix Me, which the student has to fix jumbled letters in order to get the correct answer. I will also give them a clue so it will be easy for them to guess the word. I believe that this will help to develop their grammatical competence because it will help them to know how to use words and how to put them into phrases or sentences because they will know what the word means or they know what the word means. It will also develop their vocabulary. So the second part or the second activity is reading a fable about the hare and the tortoise. In this part, students will read the story showing the right tone and expression for each lines. This will help them to develop their social-linguistic competence because it will help them to express a specific attitude in communicating. They will also know how to respond appropriately given the setting, topic, and relationship to the people that they are talking to. And after reading the story, the last part is the moral of the story. That is very important. So the third part or the third activity is the students will group themselves into two members and they will interview each other. They will ask each other if they have read a fable before, what is their most favorite fable, and what moral lesson they got from that fable. This activity will help their strategic competence because it will help them to repair communication breakdowns or to overcome potential communication problems. It will also help them to express their ideas. The fourth part is recalling the conjunction fanboys because I assume that before we start in this lesson, we have already discussed the conjunctions. So after recalling the fanboys, I will give an activity called You Complete Me. In this activity, they have to put the right fanboys conjunctions in the blank to complete the sentence. This activity will help them to develop their discourse competence because it will help them to construct longer sentences of a certain language. This will also help them to know how words, phrases, and sentences are put together to create conversations, speeches, email messages rather, and even in newspaper articles. These activities will really help them to improve their communication skills, especially on using their second language. This kind of instructional material would be very helpful conforming to the principles of communicative language teaching or the CLT approach because this educational rolling backs that I made or this kind of instructional material can catch the eyes of the students. There is a high chance that they will focus and engage on the lesson. Because based on my experience when I was in high school, I had a subject teacher who used this kind of material in teaching, and because me and the class were amazed by the material that our teacher used, all of us focused on the lesson. So, this instructional material is a task-based material where it has a variety of communication activities that supports communicative language teaching. Its content was pure communication that focuses the target language, which is the English language. It provides the learners an opportunity to experiment and try out what they want to know and develop both accuracy and fluency. And they will be more competent to participate in learning because they had fun how watching how this material works. This will help the students to link the different skills such as speaking, reading, and listening together, since they usually occur so in the real world. So that's our for today. Thank you for watching.